My name is Sheila Corona. Welcome to, depending on where you're seeing this, it will on New Light Streaming Love. It is Knowledge Vault. On Sassy Seer Sheila, it's just another day in the channel. And what we're doing here is continuing on with session number 34 of Handbook of the New Paradigm, Volume 2, Embracing the Rainbow. I'm just going to jump right in. If you're following along with me in the book, it is on page 227. The evolving consciousness within the holographic planetary system arises out of the individual conscious awareness as it perceives itself within the whole. Perception of what that wholeness includes varies in accordance with what is experienced. Until the advent of the technological era, these individual experiences were influenced by the belief system that was absorbed from the family environment, followed by those acquired within expansion into larger group experience. And I want to pause here to say, I hear, when I read that, I am hearing each being's programming and conditioning that we have all had through our upbringing that has been influenced. All of our beliefs have begun that way, right? And that's what I hear this speaking to. Cosmology, the understanding of how the individual fits into the perceived plan of the galaxy/universe, was taught by symbology within story, art, and dance. This allowed for each to contemplate their place and encourage each to quest, to know, and understand. With the advent of the printed word, followed by graphic technology and the use of it for the manipulation of mankind into slavery, this process has been virtually lost. If the technology had been used to assist the individual to know and understand what truth is available rather than keeping the key information hidden or distorted, mankind would not be within the present dilemma. Thus, it is that these messages are given in the hope that the small amount of truth and wisdom within its pages will entice the reader/messengers to desire to again quest for the understanding of who and what they are. This is not done except by the few intent upon self-discovery within the current planetary situation. This inherent right to know is denied from early childhood on through maturation as the present circumstances are now. Those in the more technologically advanced cultures are overwhelmed with misinformation, and those in the less advanced cultures are existing at extreme poverty levels. It is difficult to wonder about a place in the plan of the cosmos when need of basic food and shelter are in the forefront of consciousness. Further, technology has been turned to cause the human body to literally self-destruct through weakening its foods with growing techniques, incompatible food combinations, genetic alterations to the plants, adding abrasive ingredients, and cooking in fashions that alter the molecular arrangements of the foods. All which has been occurring, and most know this. Some who might otherwise at least be told don't care to believe this. Back to the book. These are affecting the ability of the human body and the plants and animals to reproduce in perfection. Wait a minute. These are affecting the ability of the human body and the plants and animals to reproduce in perfection. The seriousness of the situation is realized by a few that attempt to spread warnings. And I'm going to add, la, your local conspiracy theorist. Without help from those with a great understanding of methods of regaining perfection, there will follow generations of imperfect bodies as a result. Though it is the purpose of these messages to offer a plan for transcending the planetary dilemma, it is necessary that those who accept this mission fully understand that humanity on this planet is in direful straits that are worsening at a rapid pace. It is necessary that the end of this situation be reached soon, for as the damaged humans reproduce, the return of the next generations to perfection becomes more complicated as the mutations begin to scatter into dominant and recessive gene combinations. Within the generation of the acquired damage, these imperfections are yet correctable. The evil of the plan to produce slaves includes these mutations, for imperfect bodies set the stage for belief of inferiority as well as the real effects to the physical brains and bodies. With the addition of technological implants, the slavery would be virtually complete and provide far more control than those methods employed now. It is not intended to place information in these messages to frighten the readers into buying into this plan. The overview would not be complete so that logical and intelligent decisions could be made if at least an encapsulated picture of the situation and circumstances that are present are not included. The truth of what has been stated above is available in book, magazine, website, and radio. Portions of it are included in the media-controlled programs, but go unnoticed. It is then, in truth, that it can be stated that they told you so and you paid no attention. They know that amid the clutter, few would put it together or pay attention to those that did. Of further note is the fact that through the, quote, United Nations, the military forces are being scattered throughout the world. This is for the reason that many would not enforce the coming orders against their own people, but with the ethnic and national rivalries could and will against those of other nations, cultures, and particularly those of other religions. If the attention is placed only on the situation and circumstances that surround you at every turn, then overwhelm is experienced, and that is exactly what it is desired for those of you who are awakening. It is the reason there is no concern about their plans being revealed at this stage. And boy, don't we see that, right? Very clearly now in this day and age. That it is yet possible to gather a focus with power enough to thwart their plans, even now, does not occur to them. Thus, there is yet the, quote, freedom to implement Project New Paradigm. Shall we proceed? And that is the end of number 34. I will be right back tomorrow for New Light Streaming Love and immediately for Sassy Seer Sheila. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be right back with the next one. Have a lovely day wherever you are.